What is going on, Stick Crew, and welcome to our Week 3 must-add players for fantasy hockey. Before I go over any players, I want you guys to make sure that Bo Horvat and Arturi Lehkonen are not on your waiver wires right now because they are both must-add. They're just around 70% rostered. All right, so there are 7 teams that play 4 games this week, so we want to target as many players from these teams as we can. We got the Calgary Flames with 4 games and 4 off nights. We got the Buffalo Sabres, Minnesota Wild, New Jersey Devils, and Winnipeg Jets with 4 games and 3 off nights. And then we have the San Jose Sharks and the Montreal Canadiens with 4 games and only 2 off nights. Now, not all of these players that I'm going to be listing are from those teams, but they're still all must-add players. First forward we got here is Nick Schmaltz from the Utah Mammoth. He's 56% rostered, playing on line 1, power play 1, with 5 points in his last 3 games, along with a hat trick. Schmaltz has shown some upside in the past, and he's had some really solid seasons. And with his supporting cast growing out in Utah, I would add him right now. Number 2, we got Leo Carlsson of the Anaheim Ducks. The former number 2 overall pick is 41% rostered, and he's centering the top line and top power play for Anaheim. He's got 6 points along with 9 shots and 3 blocks in his last 2 games, so it looks like his breakout is finally underway. Number 3 is Jonathan Huberdeau from the Calgary Flames. Huber's 35% rostered, and he's jumping right into that top line and top power play for Calgary after missing the first few games with injury, and he's already got a goal in his first game back. We've seen the ceiling with Huberdeau, and even though he's not on Florida still, doesn't mean he's not worth the look. Calgary has 4 games and 4 off nights this week, so add him right away. Next up, we got Chris Kreider from the Anaheim Ducks. Kreider's 45% rostered. He's playing on that top line and top power play for the Ducks. He's looking pretty good with his new team with 5 points in his last 3 games. If he stays on that top power play, we could see a good resurgent season from him. Next up, we got Dawson Mercer from the New Jersey Devils. My girlfriend's cousin is on the second line, and he just got moved up to the top power play with New Jersey. He's looking really good with 5 points in 5 games, putting up a lot of shots and some good blocks as well. If he stays on that top power play, he's going to make an impact this season. Next up, we got Connor Garland from the Vancouver Canucks. Garland is 16% rostered, and they shuffled the lines recently in Vancouver. He's now on the top line and top power play for them. He's got 5 points in his last 3 games, and he's putting up a lot of really good hits. So if you're in bangers leagues, it's a plus. Add him right now. Next up is Vladimir Tarasenko from the Minnesota Wild. Tarasenko's 15% rostered, and he's currently on the second line and top power play right now. His ice time is all right, but he's a vet and he's got that Russian connection with Kirill Kaprizov. Our last forward is Morgan Frost from the Calgary Flames. He's 3% rostered, currently centering that second line and top power play for Calgary. He's only got 2 points to start the season, but he's young, he's getting better ice time than others, and he's got good deployment, so hopefully we can see some more production coming in soon. Moving over to defensemen, we got Zeev Buium and Matthew Schaefer, who are both very highly rostered, but they're both on their top power plays right now, so if they're out there, go get them. Also, a guy that we talked about in our last video, Keandre Miller, if he's still out there, go get him right now because Shane Gostisbehere just went out with an injury, so he might be moving up to that top power play right away. The waiver wire isn't great for defensemen right now, but the first guy that we have is Mike Matheson from the Montreal Canadiens. He's 41% rostered, getting a lot of ice time on that top pairing and just got bumped up to that second power play with Noah Dobson, so if you're thin at defense, I'd go get him. Second defenseman is Brent Burns from the Colorado Avalanche. Burnsy's 38% rostered, playing on the second pairing and second power play for Colorado. He does have 4 points in his last 4 games, and he's putting up a lot of good shots and blocks, but we know that with his age, he's going to have a pretty low ceiling, so keep that in mind. Our last defenseman is going to be Oliver Ekman-Larsson from the Toronto Maple Leafs. OEL is only 8% rostered. He's playing on the third pairing and second power play for Toronto. He's got 4 points in his last 3 games with 8 shots, and honestly, the upside there is that they could move him onto that top power play if Morgan Rielly isn't producing, but we never really know with that team. On to goalies now, we got Alex Lyon with the Buffalo Sabres. Lyon's only 10% rostered, but he's put up 28 plus shots in each of the last 5 games that he started with 2 wins. The Sabres aren't a great team offensively, but they're playing 4 games with 3 off nights this week, and with how good Lyon is playing, even when Luukkonen comes back, he could still keep that starting role. Next goalie, we have Jake Allen from the New Jersey Devils. Allen's 23% rostered with 2 wins in his last 3 starts along with 5 goals allowed. New Jersey has 4 games this week, and it's looking like he's probably going to start 3 out of those 4. Our last goalie we have is Jesper Wallstedt from the Minnesota Wild. He's got 1 win with 5 goals allowed in 2 starts this season, but with Minnesota having a back-to-back on Saturday and Sunday, he's probably going to get at least one of them. That's it for this week, you guys, but make sure to subscribe for more add and drop videos coming soon. We're also going to have a buys and sells video that's going to drop soon, so make sure to turn on those notifications and follow at the Stick Crew on Instagram and on TikTok. Peace.